Okay. Hey, this is Graig Meyer. I'm here with George Chunn, a delegate from Wake County, and it's the final day of the convention. We're all excited about what's going to happen with Senator Obama tonight. By the time you guys see this online, you probably already know what will have happened. George, start out, I'd love to hear about how you got involved with the campaign and what you've been doing in Wake County.
Well, I got involved with the campaign after seeing Senator Barack Obama in 2004. Of course, the campaign hadn't started at that time, but when it was apparent that he would be running for president in February of 2007, I felt like it was an opportunity for our country with the proper leader to be able to make a transition and to be able to capitalize on the future, the potential of the future. So I felt like it was an opportunity for me to get involved. And what I've done is basically we reorganized our precinct. I'm the elected and acting precinct chair. We have been doing canvassing, getting out the vote, really just trying to generate the same enthusiasm that caused so many people to be a part of the program. Good. Now, what about your involvement in Chapel Hill? I understand that you have been active in Chapel Hill as well. What have you been doing?
Well, the one thing that I've been telling people about it here at the convention, because I think other people could do this other places, is I've been working with the Obama campaign to throw a series of parties for Obama, like once a month.
Okay.
It started out on my birthday. This was when the first one came up. Threw myself a birthday party.
Right.
But I made it a fundraiser for Obama, and for my trip to come out here, I had a lot of great funders. Thank all of you for helping me come out here. It was wonderful. But I just started asking people in bands. I said, will you guys play my party? Everybody I asked said yes. I started asking people for donations. I said, I'm going to have a raffle to raise money for my trip to the convention. Will you help? And everybody said yes. We raised $2,000 for the campaign, about $700 for my trip. We had over 200 people there. It was fantastic. So I had invited the campaign to come. I said, you guys come to my party, you can sign up volunteers, register voters. They filled all of their volunteer spots for the next 2 weeks.
Wow.
Right?
That is
so
impressive.
This was an awesome idea.
Yeah,
it worked for everybody. So then on Barack's birthday, we threw him a birthday party. And we had people bake birthday cakes and bring them, and we auctioned them off. And that raised money for the campaign.
That is
Again, another 150 people. All the volunteer spots got filled up. People just want to come together and celebrate this, this historic event and know how they can help. And this is a way to do both. So the next one we're going to do is we're trying to get our local improv theater group to work with us. We're going to do a party and a workshop on how to talk to your friends and neighbors who are undecided about supporting Obama and your family members. So they might do some comedy skits that kind of talk to your crazy Uncle Earl and stuff like that. And we'll give people some real information about these are the types of messages that we think will work when you're talking to people about Obama.
So it sounds like you have definitely been very active, creative.
It's so fun.
Creative,
right?
As well, yeah.
I mean, we want to do these things because they're good for us and because we enjoy them. So it's fun. Yeah. Let me ask you about a conversation we had last night. We were sitting together at the convention last night. We had a great conversation about how important it is to have Barack Obama as someone who demonstrates a level of integrity in the presidency. And you really had some personal feelings about that. Can you talk about what that means to you?
Yeah. When you and I were talking about that, we were I was thinking about what has happened with John Edwards and how being in a position of power, one can sometimes find themselves, let's just say, tempted. And, if you are not mature enough or have the integrity, the respect for one's family, one's wife, then that can certainly cause a problem. And I also truly believe that at the heart of that is flirting. Okay, most relationships should be kept on a basis that can be businesslike and at most perhaps playful. But being flirty can be a great problem. And I think that's probably how a lot of people get into trouble. I think certainly that's what happened with Bill Clinton, with his situation, as well as John Edwards as well. And I believe Barack Obama has a level of integrity that is, just unseen, and something that allows a person to really be a leader because he demonstrates his value that he places on his family and the value that he places on his wife and his children. Those things are very crucial elements in regards to being part of the leadership. So, of course, there are a number of individuals who that's going to be a problem for. And that's not to say that one cannot make a mistake and, learn from their mistake and rededicate themselves to their family. But when you have an individual where you don't have to be worried about whether or not this individual has the character to be able to make the right decisions and be respectful of their family, wife, children, and also the people that they represent. So I thought it was very important, and I just think that Barack Obama has demonstrated in many speeches the importance of family, especially among black families. And I know he has come under fire for, saying things like that. But those are things, actually, that I don't know why anyone would have any problem in regards to discussing those things. Those are real, serious issues. And really, the greater society grows from outside of what we do in our family. So I think, with him being the president, he will once again, set fine example in regards to what true leadership is, not only politically, but also within the home. So, that's the way I feel about that.
I agree.